Hey everybody, Patty Ann here. Welcome. Hey, I got something fun to show you today. It is using something from Disney. Of course, this is just for private personal use, and I'm going to give you a website that has a ton of really cool stuff and fun stuff for us to use. What I'm going to show you how to make today are these super cute lanterns. I've already made the Moana one because my grandkids love Moana. And I have that upstairs. Maybe if I get a chance, I'll scamper up there, get it, and bring it on down. Otherwise, let's get busy on Mickey and Friends. So follow me down here to my computer and let's get started. And by the way, you can use these in Cricut Design Space or in Silhouette. So right now I'm working in Silhouette, but Cricut Design Space would be the same way. So follow me. All right, this is the image that I brought in right here. And it's going to be Mickey and Friends, and it's going to fit on an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper, which I think is fabulous. So I've actually already cut this one, so if you want to join me down here at my desktop, I will show you how much weeding is involved, and there's actually quite a bit of weeding. I have a weeding tool and my pen that I like to use, both of those things. So let's look down here. Hopefully you can see this well enough. Maybe I can adjust it just a tiny little bit. There we go. So you don't see quite as much of the back of my computer. Okay. So here we go. So I'm just going to start by picking this off of the mat like this. This is the outer part. And you have to be careful because it's hard to tell for sure what you're supposed to weed and what you're not supposed to weed. So I'm going to take this off the mat now carefully because again I'm not sure which of these pieces that are trying to pull off are actually supposed to be coming off or out. I assume most of them are, but not positive, so I'm trying to be a little bit careful. Okay, there we go. So here we go, and I can kind of wiggle some of this and it'll fall right out. It's really cute. This one's going to have Mickey. Oh, it's going to have Donald and Mickey and Minnie and Goofy. So it's pretty cute. So I need to look up here at the design on my screen to see what of these pieces I actually should be pulling out. This is a lot of fun. It does take some time. Let's see, it looks like all of this comes out carefully. Now you'll see what I mean because, see, I'm taking this part out and I'm leaving just that really fine line. So I have to be careful. There we go. I'm leaving his teeth. Gotta be careful. Okay, there we go. Careful. See, those pieces are so thin. They just jump. Let me scroll a little further for you so you can see a little bit better. Which way do I go? This way. You never know if I turn off this overhead light if it makes it better for you or worse. Let me check it out. Probably worse because it's kind of blurry now. Not enough light. So there we go, back again. If I have this on white, would it be easier for you to see? Yeah, maybe it would be. So I'll put it on white paper towel for now. Or here's a white piece of cardstock. I can put it on. Okay, let's try that and see if that's better for you. No, it's really bright, isn't it? Yeah, that's probably worse. Sorry. Okay, well anyway, I'm going to continue on with weeding this. And I'm going to actually come up here to my screen up here. And I'm going to rotate this so it's in the same kind of, I got to go back to the design area. And I'm going to rotate it so it's kind of in the same orientation that what I'm doing is. Might even change it red so it looks a little bit even more like mine. Okay, and that's going to help me to know more easily what to weed out. So come back down here again. And so I can just glance up there and I can see her bow comes out. And this little tiny section in here comes out. And her nose. And her mouth. And this. And this. There's a little teeny tiny line. Can you see that little tiny line right there? I hope you can see that. But boy, there's some little tiny pieces in these things. So I'm going to keep weeding this, and when I'm done, let's see, make sure I'm not doing something I shouldn't be doing. Nope, that was right. When I'm done, I'll come back and I'll show you what it looks like so far. Okay, I think I have that pretty well weeded out. So the next thing I'm supposed to do is to go back to my computer screen, and this is the liner. Now they recommend that you make the liner out of vellum, but I don't have vellum, so I have tracing paper. So I'm going to use tracing paper instead. So I'm going to go up here to send. And I wish I had written down before what I had used. So let's see, cardstock, no. Don't recall what I used. Maybe I used the vellum setting. I think I did use the vellum setting, and I set the blade up a little bit higher, maybe on like a 4. So I'm going to try that, the vellum setting, and I'll put my blade on a 4. So let's see what happens. I'm back for take 2 because I thought the video was recording and it was not when I was showing you how to put it together. So I've got another one here that I've got to weed, and I'm going to weed it and then I'll show you how to put this one together. Okay, I have the second one made and I'm ready to show you the last part of the process. This is the tracing paper that I cut. Okay, it's just really light copy, like tracing paper. So what I do is I figure out which side it's supposed to go like this. So then I turn this over and I put it on this piece of scrap paper. And then I take a glue stick, just any glue stick. This happens to be a Scotch glue stick. I don't glue the bottom part right here, but I do glue all of these parts up here as best I can. Maybe just kind of even dabbing it in some places because I'm afraid some of these lines are so thin that I will tear them. So, just going to keep doing this. Get all of this kind of covered. I'm just dabbing it, as you can probably hear. Just peeking to see if it looks like I got most of everything. It does. So then, all I do is this. Take this piece, get this out of the way, and bring in this sheet that I need. And let's see, Goofy's hair's over here, so this goes like this. So I want to line this up so it lines up with the top. That. Perfect. And then just kind of pat it down. Okay. So the other thing I'm going to do now is I'm going to start folding this. And you can kind of tell where it folds by these little juts here. So I'm going to fold this piece first, just along that little jut, like that. And you can take a bone folder or just use your fingernail, whatever. I'm just making a sharp crease there with the bone folder. Then I go to the bottom part, and again you can tell where this should be folded because of these little notches here. So I'm going to fold it right where those little notches are, like that, as best I can. There aren't any score lines on these patterns that she makes. One. So I'll have 3 here to do. Okay. There we go. And one more right here. It's going to fold right down like that. And again, just use the bone folder to fold it into place. Of course, you could use your fingernail, as I said. Okay, so that's that. Then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to imagine this line that I just folded going all the way straight up here. So I'm going to try to fold it right along that same line as best I can, like that, and have this be straight along the bottom edge. Just like that. And again, I could try to use the bone folder or my fingernails. Just being careful. Okay, there's one side folded. Then I'll go here in the middle and I'll do the same thing. So I'm going to find that fold line right here and follow that fold line right up. So like that. And make sure that these bottom edges stay straight, and that helps me to get it folded straight up this way. And there'll be some pieces that stick out like this, but not to worry about those at all. Again, you can use your fingernail to press it down if you'd like. Okay, there's 2 folds. Now the last one here, we'll just have to kind of make it up. So we're going to fold this one so that this piece right here meets to this edge right here where that fold was. And again, just kind of carefully and slowly, making sure that the bottom stays lined up. Fold this. Please excuse my fingernails. A lot of that came off today because I was working on learning to use, what's it called? Not engraving. Etching material, and so I got a lot of it on my hands, so I was just kind of cleaning my fingers off a lot. Okay, so there's that. So the next thing we're going to do now is I'm going to put glue stick on this edge, this, and this, and then we'll put it together and be done. Okay, so again, I'll bring this piece over here so I don't get it on my mat. Get my glue stick back out and apply it there and here, here, here. Now the girl that makes these, she uses her glue gun, I think. That's all I need. I didn't think I needed to use my glue gun. I thought the glue stick worked just fine. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to fold this in and make it meet this part right here. And just kind of hold it for a few minutes, or a few seconds, I should say, really, till it gets fixed. And it's going to stay. Okay, now I'm going to take this one and fold it in here, like this, so it will also stay. Stick my fingers inside to give me something to press upon. There we go. Perfect. And the last one here, of course, I'm going to put it down on the bottom, and I'm also going to get the side here in with it. So again, I can stick my finger down in here to get it to all match up and stay. And if you're having trouble with that, you can always take your bone folder or a pencil or something like that and just push it together inside, from the inside and the outside at the same time. And that really helps to stick it together perfectly. And that is that. So now I have a cute red one for Layla and a cute blue one for Levi. So let me get another light and I'll put them both on. And again, this is the way they come packaged at the Dollar Tree. Hey, I have a link to the Dollar Tree down below if you don't have one near you and you just want to order some things online. If you hate to shop like I hate to shop. But I can put a light in here. Turn it on. Did you notice I took that little piece out of there? Because that little piece keeps it from the battery wearing down. Whoopsie. There we go. Alright, so I'm going to turn out the light so you can see what they look like. And bring them up here for you. So let's see, let's have them both at Mickey first. There's Mickey. I think both of them are on Mickey. And if I turn them this way, there's Donald on this one, I believe. And Donald. And Goofy. And Goofy. And the last one is Minnie. And I think they're super cute. She has lots and lots of different ones that you can see down there in her website. Let me take you there very quickly. Let's go to my computer screen. And I don't think I did this earlier, so let's go back. And here's where she has them. And I love Beauty and the Beast. Isn't that pretty? Wouldn't that be fun to make? Oh my gosh, it's adorable. So if I go back, we can see all the different ones that she has. Peter Pan, Frozen, Beauty and the Beast, an Ariel one, Cinderella. Lots of them. I don't know if there's a Harry Potter. Looking to see. I don't recall Mary Poppins. I don't recall seeing a Harry Potter. But anyway, I'll have the link for this down below for you so that you can come to this site and find things for yourself. So again, thank you very much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial today. If you did, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe and share it. Please share this. I'm trying to get to 20,000 subscribers. Also, check out the links down below. I have links to my Facebook group, my Patreon page. On my website, I have free SVGs, including going up today is going to be a free rhinestone SVG that you can use no matter what machine you're using. So, again, thanks a lot for joining me. See y'all again soon. Bye-bye.